Here it is, guys. It's been resting peacefully here for 16 years. This side's not too bad. A little bit of moss growing on it. Imagine what the inside's like. They got some plastic up on top. We're gonna try and get this thing going, get it out of here next week. These tires are sunk down a couple inches on this side, not too bad. The other side's a lot worse. We're gonna replace these front wheels. We got new rims too, get rid of the split rims. Pretty cool, 1947, same year as my bus. That's kind of see it parked back over there behind that barn. Back up here. Shot. Pretty solid. These rust out a lot in the front right there. Oh. Inside paint color. Pedals go down, but they don't come back up. Should be able to fix that. Oh, it's at least moving a little bit. Bunks. Lots of mushrooms growing inside. So it's got a bathroom and a sink, but it looks like no shower. This will make a nice conversion for somebody. It's going to take a little work. Nice. This is pretty far down in. She ain't gonna like that. Okay, I just opened up the back here. Check this out. Oh, it's got starting fluid canister on it. It's the 8V71's half brother, the 471. Tiny little guy, huh? Transmission there. It's got the carbon pile generator still on it. It's got a really old Onan generator in there. It's got a new belt for it. Getting ready to tear into her. Doesn't look like it was leaking oil real bad, you know. It allegedly ran when it was parked. I just looked to the glove box. The oldest registration on it is 1997. So maybe more than 16 years, or at least 16 years since it's been started, but hasn't been on the road in a long, long time. This should be a fun project. Stay tuned. It's kind of nasty in there, but honestly, not as bad as I thought. Mostly just looks like wasps that have got up in there since it was stored. Obviously we'll clean that and change it, and there's probably water at the bottom of it. But it wasn't full of water like they usually are. Good start, good sign. Check the engine oil level. Oil level's full. Looks like oil. Making progress. So right now, the rack is moving. And this does have the old style solid tube on there. It doesn't have the individual. So if one injector sticks, they all stick. But now the real test is after I bar the engine over, if they all still move. So Kelly's gonna hold that here. I got a ratchet on here. It's got compression. Ooh. Dirt in the belt. Good compression. And the rack still moves. No stuck injectors. Sweet. Some new kind of air filter. It's a wood one. I have to get all that shit out of there. That'll be fun.
Must have been fuel in there.
He runs. Woohoo! Little smoke screen, huh? People are coming. So I came out last weekend and got this baby, 1947, 3703. We got it running and driving. So now we're gonna go through and get it ready to get it on the road. We're gonna put all new tires on it. Get rid of these nylon bias tube inflated split rims. We got a couple missing lug nuts to replace, broken stud to replace, and go through the brakes real good on it. Go through the, still got to get into that transmission, check it for full, and the rear end as well. That is a special transmission on there. That is a Clark. You don't see that on a lot of GM buses, so it's kind of an oddball. It's not like your regular Spicer 4-speed. It is still a 4-speed. And actually, the reverse in it, you put it in neutral, then you push the reverse switch, and you go to 4th gear. So very unusual for a GM to do that. I'm going to go through, check the rear end, make sure that's full. We're going to put some new belts on it. We replaced a radiator hose that was leaking. We're replacing the fuel filters, oil change, that kind of stuff. It's missing some lug nuts. Outer that's missing there, and then there's a broken stud that's up front. All those little safety things that we're going to go through and again get it ready to go. We got about a 250 mile trip, I think it is, somewhere right around there today. Tomorrow, just depends on how much we get done on it. So just an update on it, but it's running and driving, and I got to go through. The electrical system is not working really anything at all. So we're going to get the brake lights working on it. That's our #1 goal too. That should be a really easy fix. We can hardwire that completely separate. It's not like it has to go to the brake pedal or anything, you know, it's just that little air switch in the back. Could be in the driver compartment on this bus too. Sometimes they're up front. I haven't found it yet. I haven't looked for it, so. Pretty optimistic. I feel real good about it. For sitting for at least off the road for 21 years. It's in pretty damn good shape. Tires are flat over here right now on this left side. I filled them last week before we left, but well, it's still holding some air. But there's just no way we could drive on those tires. Again, the nylon bias tires, and they've been sitting flat for so long that they're definitely out of round. So it's going to beat the shit out of them as soon as you get it up to a decent speed. It wouldn't make for a very good ride, but the chances of them coming apart, I would say, are 90%. And with that tread ripping off of there, you're going to mess up the bus. So it's not worth it for, well, first of all, for safety for the drivers or for other people on the road, but you know, for the the bus either. It'll just get all torn up if those tires go. So he got all new tires and rims that we're going to put on today, because you're not going to find a tire shop. They're not going to have that size. Those are 1020s. Who knows what year they were made, but it's been a long time since they made those. So we'll keep you updated, and hopefully you'll see some video of this thing on the road later, either today or tomorrow. I'm going to assume tomorrow. There's a lot of work to do still.
Watch out, they're coming out.
Oh, they're flying everywhere.
Okay, we're killing wasps. Dave's killing wasps. I'm dodging wasps. There are hundreds of them in here.
I think they've probably got nests down inside.
They're all up around the door seam here too.
Some up in the headliner too.
Up where?
Where it says private coach.
Up there, behind there?
Yep.
Who's driving this? And where are they driving it to?
I can't believe how many dead ones there are, and then they're still flying everywhere.
The others.
Alright, so we're getting the pretty new tires on. This is that 3751 that we're working on. Oh, sorry, 3703. We're working on this one back here and putting new tires on, setting the brakes, and I went to check the differential and there is nothing in it. I can't get anything. I can stick stuff down in there, nothing even registering. So good thing we didn't try to drive without checking that. So get the differential filled up on it. We have checked the transmission. It's pretty close to full. We add about a quart to it. And that takes an 80-90 weight oil on that one. That's what's in there. There's a gear oil that's in there. We got the oil change done on the engine. The new fuel filters, both of them, the fuel filters are in and the oil filters are in. The bus is running. Still smokes a little bit. But it's going pretty good. I don't think we're going to get it out of here today. I think we'll get it ready to go. We don't want to drive into night, obviously. That's a whole nother series of problems that we'll have to overcome to get ready for night driving. But probably head out in the morning tomorrow. Everything's looking good to get it ready and get her on the road. So we had a broken stud that was on this bus, and so it was shorter, and it was also stripped out. But what I didn't realize that they had done is somebody had actually glued this lug nut on. See if you can see it. Can you see it in there? It's painted on the outside, but they actually use glue to hold the strip lug nut on. It won't torque at all. I mean, I put like probably 30 pounds. When I did, I put like 30 pounds of pressure on it and it would just spin. That's how stripped out it is. But it was still on there when I got to it, so it held it on for a while. But yeah, it's like a hard, crunchy. So maybe like a JB Weld or something like that. I'm not sure. But it's hard. It's not like a silicone or something. Absolutely crazy though. I can't believe the shit that I see sometimes. Don't glue your stripped out lug nuts on. Replace the studs. Crazy, can't believe that. That's a nice pile of shit from the air tank. So it's got a rooftop air conditioner, and that's the 110 Romex line run on the outside of the roof and then down in through the body. That's awesome. Probably not the way you want to do it.
Just gave it a break.
Release. Very good. First road test. hear the light plug is dragging.
Take ramp on right to I-84 East.
Ready to get on the interstate for the first time in over 2 decades.
Drive 162 miles on I-84 East.
He's a little heavy on the pedal when he shifts. I can see that smoke coming out because he's giving too much throttle before the engines can get going high enough RPM. It's looking good though. Going 50 mile an hour.